Okay, so we're just going to tell you a little bit about our Student Senate plan for this year. So we divided our plan up into 4 different parts: school culture, health and fitness, academics, attendance and behavior, and community service. So I'm going to start and talk about our community service project because we kind of started implementing this last year, so I know a lot about what happened last year. So our community service project is a shop local initiative, and the way that we approached that was to implement Pikeville High School student discounts where they can go to local businesses and receive a discount for having a student ID. So we used some of our ARI funds from last year and purchased an ID maker, and this year at pre-registration we sat and took pictures of everybody, and they didn't know that they were going to be photographed that day, so it was interesting, but everybody has their IDs now, and they've been using their discounts at all these places. We have a list up here if you're interested in looking at it, and we have signs that we're going to put up all over the school, and basically we're just trying to get people out to those local businesses and support the local economy. Last year we were on the Economic Development Committee for Student Senate, so that's kind of where we got the idea for that project from.
Another thing we did was at the beginning of this semester, we actually took a vote for the student body, and we found that our main problems existed in academics, attendance, and behavior. And one thing we're doing with that is setting up a buddy system with 7th graders and seniors in high school. So what we'll do is each 7th grader will be assigned a senior, and then they're meant to be like their helper, their guide. They'll help them through personal development, maybe find a class. And then another thing we did was with health and fitness. And health and fitness in Kentucky, you guys obviously know obesity is a problem here. So what we want to do is we want to get students more active and involved, and that includes like maybe walking and drinking more water and stuff like that. So what we did is we actually got these water fountain systems, which have like pipes in them that fill up your water bottle in like 6 to 7 seconds. And if I saw one of these, I'd totally be intrigued by like, what is that thing sticking on the top? So I think students, when they see these, they'll definitely want to try it out for themselves. And then another thing was the walking group. People don't want to do anything by themselves, but if there's a group or more people like this, they're more motivated to go outside. So that's definitely something we want to start.
Yeah, back to the water bottle thing for a little bit. They had one of those at GSP this summer, and it counts how many times that somebody has filled up an entire water bottle and tells you how many plastic bottles you've saved. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited about this, and the school board actually approved to buy us 4 of those without us even having to use any of our Student Senate funds. So that's really awesome. And now I'm going to talk about, each year I kind of do this thing where I get some sort of inspiration, and I really want to work on this project. Last year it was with the Shop Local initiative that's going really well, and then this year it was with our school culture project. So this year we started something called the Ambassador Council, and it's a group of students, and there's 1 representative from each club and sport, and then 2 representatives from each class, a boy and a girl, and that includes 7th and 8th grade. So it's a 42-member council, and basically what they're going to do is take the survey data that we got from the beginning of the year that listed all the problems that we have with attendance, behavior, school culture, community involvement, and basically everything in between. It was almost 100 questions. So, and what we did with that is we made goals for each of these clubs and sports, and they have to accomplish this goal throughout the year by working with us and using Student Senate funds. So basically what we wanted to get them ready for is how do I write a proposal and set up a project that's going to be able to accomplish some sort of goal. So actually our first meeting is tomorrow after school. It was going to be today, but I forgot about this until our planning day. So tomorrow they're each going to get their goals, and hopefully throughout the year we kind of see where they go with that and help them implement some really cool things. I'm really excited about seeing how that goes. Some of the things that we're looking to implement are different competitions for attendance, so grade level competitions to see how well students are much more likely to do something if they're in a competition to win something. So hopefully that will raise attendance and bring classes together. Some of our classes are not very close, and we're hoping that different things like that will help. And in 7th and 8th grade, their goal is actually just to set up a 7th and 8th grade advisory committee that can come talk to us and the administration at the school about how to get things done. Our 7th and 8th grade is in our high school building, so sometimes they're kind of left out in that little corner of the school. So we're going to try to bring them up into the whole building this year. And that's about it for our plan. But any questions? Yeah, we're on the roster to present in November, so we're going to go there then. Anything else?